Alright, the race is gonna begin soon. This is the first qualifier. The last two seeds I did yesterday were the same kind of type. Basically, no boot start, but it basically is modified hard difficulty, where we can get 3 swords, but 4 are placed. We can get 1 bottle, but 4 are placed. 1 shield, but 3 are placed. 3? I think it's 3 shields. Either way, well, we're gonna see how this is gonna work. Silver arrows and arrows are separate. There's no Zuda boots, which is a shame, because I started really liking them. But besides that, we're just gonna go. My X button is still kind of goofed up, so trying to open the map intentionally is gonna be a bit awkward with the touchiness, and accidentally touching the map button is going to, well, probably just open up the map as well. However, thanks to a very, well, generous individual, to say the least, also 20 seconds until we start. Qualifier, I might actually get a new SNES mini controller, which is gonna be great. Alrighty, 10 seconds, and I wish all the participants best of luck. This is 10-minute delay, so I'm neither going to read chat, nor am I going to do anything else. 2, 1, and go. So, it's also emote only mode. And, did I press the local record button? I did not. Alright, now I pressed the local report button, just in case stuff happens. And we have just begun. Now, best of luck to all the racers. I need to bring up my things. Open up the map, let's see. Alright, that is one too few presses. There we go. And welcome to everybody. Let's see how this is gonna go. First of all, we're gonna check the bush crab. Well, I would have checked the bush crab, but I accidentally just straight up killed it, so let's check the tree pull. Tree pull number 1 is 20 rupees total. These guys have the arrow drop pack, which is not the worst, but also not that useful. We have 1 enemy kill. Ooh, fairies for a Mew. Alright. If I ever want to capture a fairy, that could be useful. We do already have bombs, so I don't really need to worry too much about the tree pulls. In fact, I should probably just go for another 20 rupees. There is a bottle here. Most likely not relevant, but it could be. I still, you know, I already killed stuff, so... At most, the green pickles are gonna give me arrows, which is not the most useful, but good to know that the magic monsters basically have arrows. I do wanna get hit by this crow here, please. Come on, hit me. There we go. Thank you. And now we get the standard tree pull. I pick up a heart dealer this early on, a heart piece even. Because, well, I'm just playing it safe this seed. Let's see what's in here. I hold down left here, and I will actually exactly walk past the item, and only if I want to pick it up, I briefly tap down right in order to actually pick up the item. Which works. So we have 6 bombs, we really don't need any more, but let's see what the tree pull is anyways. Hearts, alright. Not worth it, but at the same time it's information. And I don't usually see hearts coming in that handy, all things considered. I'm not really too worried about what the guards drop, so I'm not gonna kill this guy, so I'm just gonna let him live. We have enough bombs. We will get probably enough money. Actually, we need a little bit more. There is 30 rupees in here. Technically, like 32, but don't pick up the single green rupees. Well, let's see what we have here. Small magic, alright, that replaces the half magic. There's no half magic in this seed, which is a shame. 20 rupees, I think this is almost enough. Actually, I need 10 more rupees in order to make everything work. There we get another bomb refill. There's 20 rupees in the well, and basically I need 100 total in order to buy the item from the bottle vendor. If we don't get any rupees in the chests in the well, then we're just going to be, quite simply, jump into the well again for picking up the pots and see what the bottle vendor gives us afterwards. That's the plan at the very least. Also, I actually don't see the thing that is happening, but thank you very much to whoever that was, whatever that was, but I really appreciate it. I literally have everything just a link to the past on my screen right here. Rupees? Rupees? That's a mushroom. Alright, we just hop back into the well. not the best, but also the mushroom is the very first item that we actually get that is kind of slightly different. So here, actually comes slightly back to bite me that I decided to go for the second triple, because I could have guaranteed another 20 rupees there by just pulling the tier 1 tree again. It's a little bit late now, that's okay. Now we just hold down right, and a little bit to the right afterwards. Actually, I can just smash the A button here, for a heart piece, and peace of mind. I think that is the second heart piece after getting a full heart at this point, so not usually worth keeping track of, but sometimes it is. Alrighty, let's see what we have in here. 50 rupees. Well, that's nice. It's exactly enough to buy bombs if I wanted to. At this point we need a maximum of 1 more bomb in order to open up the racing minigame. There's a hammer. Okay, just need a Mario for the fake powder at this point. Hammer is nice because now we have actually a method for combat, which means we're gonna go to Uncle next probably. I like going to effectively Uncle right after, and well, once again, thank you to whoever that was, whatever that was. I will hopefully remember to come back to that after the race. But I really appreciate it, thank you very much. Alright, so we go actually to Uncle. With a hammer we can just do the front of the escape sequence as well, and maybe even go a bit further, depending on how that's gonna look. There's another heart piece, I think that is 3 out of 4, if I'm not mistaken, which I'm not good at counting. Just kind of sort of trying to keep track. So, we could kill one enemy here and get 20 more rupees. Is that really worth it? 15, I guess. I'm not gonna go out of my way for that one. Maybe it's worth it. I don't know, it probably was not worth it. We can get slightly more magic here, which is probably going to be handy. You want to have at least 2 small magic containers. Hey, I counted correctly. Now we're at 0. And the reason for 2 small magic containers is quite simple. Because if we get a sword and a medallion, we would be able to immediately use that medallion. So we have 3 total right now. And the medallion, for example, Ether or Bomb Boss are very handy to knock out all the mini Moldorms in Mini Modern Cave. You could get more rupees here, but again, at this point I feel like it's excessive. Alright, we're gonna do the front. So, worth noting, we have not received the small key yet for this dungeon, but there's one more chest in here, the first one specifically, that can contain a small key. And if that happens, I definitely want a Death Warp in order to get to the backside, probably through the dark. We have enough health that it should be fine. Can be a little bit sketchy, but we'll see how that's gonna be. This guy always drops us a key, so we can guarantee going to the bottom here, but it is not in logic to, in fact, go to the backside or even down here with this small key. So these 2 chests here are actually out of logic until I would have access to the small key, which is either in the Dark Cross or in the back of the escape, basically where you drop down from the sanctuary. So keeping that in mind, this is out of logic, so we either need a lamp or a glove in order to get the key, which in this case so far I'm not gonna worry about not using that piece of heart, which would be silly. Either way, the hammer, we do not want to kill this guard, so hopefully he's not gonna walk in the way. Okay, he walked out of the way, just in case we run a Death Warp. Do I want a Death Warp? No. Alright, so we got a bottle. This bottle, not in logic yet. But this does also mean that we don't have to worry about the bottle that is on Aghanim's ledge. Interestingly enough. Because that bottle is, well, no longer a bottle, because we only get one in these settings here. But more importantly, we do now have that one key item that, well, the kit gives us something for. I just need to remember that if I get something useful from the kit, it is not something that is logically available yet until we get that small key. Or could get that small key, I don't need the small key. So we're just gonna make our way here. We have 8 bombs, and let me tell you, if you ever try to defeat mini Moldorms with a hammer, it's a nightmare and a half, so... we're going to try and use bombs against them. Hopefully the first mini Moldorm in the center is not immediately going to chase us down, or maybe we get an item here that helps. Well, this would be Bombus Medallion. The problem is we need a sword in order to actually activate it. But literally we can't use the Bombus Medallion, it's gonna go... error sounds. That's alright. Pick up the bombs before the screen transition, because it explodes afterwards, it's fine. Let's see... be nice, Moldorm. Alright, looks fine. So this little Moldorm over there can decide to just be really mean to you, and... just chase you down, so to speak, immediately as soon as you enter. There's the Moon Pearl, Slippers, Sword, well that's something. The arrows. Alright, so, Sword, Moon Pearl, Slippers. So we can't pay Zora, right? Like literally don't have enough money. But we can go and visit some places here. So what I'm doing here right now is I go over here, and since I don't have enough money anyways, I'm just briefly going to check this here, and we fill out our bottle as well. The bottle fill up is random. It could... ah, don't press that button please. It could be... a bee, it could be a blue potion, green potion, a fairy in it. Let's see. Alright, red potion is nice. Now, I kind of slightly hope there's nothing on the ledge, because I wanna swim back over to Ice Rod Cave. Because otherwise, if there is something on the ledge, I have to swim all the way around. Ah, alright. Which, actually, this makes it faster to visit Ice Rod Cave anyway, so... I guess this is alright. Swimming is faster than walking, by the way, in this scenario. Optimally, you just keep swimming the entire time, but... it's kinda difficult to accomplish with all these enemies and little land masses everywhere. So, we get the flute after the flippers, specifically, and with this flute we are immediately gonna save and quit. Don't forget to turn in the bottle with the sick kit. And more importantly, this allows us to very easily check Ice Rod Cave while we're at it. So this is actually a very minor time save compared to my usual route, let's put it this way. My usual route would normally involve just going to Ice Rod Cave and then going backwards, but I figured since I don't have the money almost guaranteed anyways for Zora, I'm just gonna check the ledge item real quick. And in this case it kinda paid off, so that's nice. Pump, 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 pump. So, if you didn't have the bottle to deliver to Sick Kit, by the way, what you can do is you can briefly switch items back and forth after activating the duck here. And the reason for that being relevant is, after you call the duck, there's like, I don't know, 2 or 3 seconds where you cannot call it in order to fly away. Presumably this is to avoid accidental button presses when you land. But it also applies here. But if you just switch the item back and forth, I could immediately call a little buddy again for that. Not relevant here. Alternatively, you can charge up your sword and release a sword spin. That does work as well. Speaking of sword, that is sword number 2, with a bottle that is out of logic. Very interesting. So, I'm just gonna briefly visit Ice Rod Cave. As I mentioned before, I'm just gonna play things safe here. I do not feel like missing out on a single item. Normally, I would prioritize going to... oh, palm swords. That's nice. Normally I would prioritize going to Agina before Ice Rod Cave, but because there's so many participants, I don't expect to get first. I don't plan on getting first in this race. I'm just trying to play consistently at a high level. That's the only concern I have right now. Speaking of concerns, I am Going to turn in the mushroom real quick, because I'm not concerned about worrying... Come on. I'm not concerned about worrying about... words. Words are difficult. Afterwards we go Ethan Palace and Azrala. Ooh, a glove. We can go Dark World now instead. And we will do that exactly. I'm not concerned about fake brothers, what I'm trying to say the entire time, but that's okay. So, as usual, my first stint into the Dark World is here, because this is Hype Cave, and as little hype as it has, it is a lot of checks very quickly. Plus it gives me information as to what dungeons we are dealing with in the Dark World. So I'm gonna hammer this and open the map. Let's see. Okay, wait. It is a red pendant. Alright, because the green pendant is in the light world. I knew that. Well, I would have known that. Please go away. I messed that up. I have also very few bombs. Where do we go from here? Do we catfish? I kinda wanna go pyramid. There's another sword. Wow. And a glove. Titan's made. And a... Okay. See, this is where I... Okay, I need a hookshot for that dungeon. Now we could go up Death Mountain instead. Tobacco of Escape is also available. You know what we're gonna do? Gonna check Hobo along the way here as well. I like bombs, thank you. So guards have bomb drops. One of the most efficient ways to check our friend here. Do I care about Pyramid Ledge? And I don't have... So actually I'm gonna stay for Catfish. And Pyramid Ledge for that matter. Do I have Pyramid Ledge? Maybe a Pyramid Ledge. Let's go. The reason why I want to go is because we can go up Death Mountain now. And there's a lot of stuff up on Death Mountain. This is not in logic, but this gives us a quicker save and a reset point. For the purposes of, well, saving and resetting. And frequently enough, it does have actually something useful on top of it. Either way, what I'm saying is, getting this item from the old man, it costs us actually less time than this in a sense, because the save and reset point is a lot more efficient. Either way, I want to have enough money for Zora before I go to Catfish, so I can just check both of them at the same time. That's the plan anyways. Not sure it's a good plan, but the plan for now. I mean, there's no way for me to know whether it's a good plan until I've executed it. Yeah. Alright. Please let me through. Worth noting that I need to know whether desert is boots locked or not, so I want to check that sooner rather than later as well. But I'm kind of hoping to find a fire source, either a lamp or a fire rod before we go there as well. That's a lot of damage from these cabbages. Do I pick up a 20? I think I do. Questionable. That's a King of Burna. Which can be relevant for Spike Cave, so I'm gonna go and pick it up. Slightly concerned about my low health here. And we do not have a... Well, actually, we might not be able to do Tower of Hera at all, which is mildly unusual. Alright, come on, one to the right. There we go. And that works. We got this actually in the same sphere here. Alright. Thinking phase. We of course go into... Thank you, very nice. We of course go into Tower of Hera. No reason not to. Chances are I'm not going to be able to finish it, and there could be an item in the basement, which I normally would get in a race such as this, because I like to just play safe and not skip anything. But at the same time, if there is something in the basement, I couldn't get it. Also, I forgot to switch to the mirror, because mirroring here is faster. Oopsie. Hookshot? No hookshot, but this is the first item. And with this item loadout, we can easily just go up here. I don't think I needed to pick up the magic. I mean, I don't need the magic, but I guess it could be useful for maybe a kind of Verna, just in case Moldrum decides to be mean. It's always possible. Do I do a... You know, I have 2 bombs, or more bombs and enough health, so what we're gonna do here... I did not need that, just force of habit. What we're gonna do here is my good old setup. I put a bomb here, then go into position, put another bomb here, and this gives me exactly across the gap. This is effectively just a safe way of doing the bomb jump. The downside is it costs you double the health as well as double the bombs, and both of these resources could be kind of scarce at times. But the upside is you don't have to worry about accidentally falling into the gap. And as I said, I'm just playing it safe today. So, we do have a tempered sword, which the nice thing about this is that we can either swing 3 times or swing once and spin twice. And because Moldrum is just kind of right here, I'm just going to use the burner to make sure I get down here without getting bonked down immediately. Not entirely necessary, but it's not losing me much time over just trying. And unfortunately there is, as a matter of fact, something in the basement. Now another question is going to be, we're of course going to end up in the Super Bunny Cave. And if there's nothing on the floating island on the right side, then there's no reason for me to go up unless I want to check the Turtle Rock medallion. It's a pendant, so I don't want to check it. So I think I'm just gonna skip out on it unless, again, there's something on floating island that we need. Ow. That was an idea. Just walk into that guy. There's nothing on floating island, so we're just gonna skip the medallion check. So we're just going to do Bio Cave into the other place. And I think we save and quit from Super Bunny because that's faster than walking out probably. Unless I really want to do Spike Cave right now, which wouldn't be the worst idea, I guess. Hey, there's a lamp. Okay, we go back to Tower of Hera afterwards. So we actually do go up and might as well check the medallion requirement for Turtle Rock along the way. We do have a mirror, so going through here is actually slightly faster than jumping down the Paradox Cave at the bottom. Jumping down at the bottom, that's such a weird phrase. It's called Paradox Cave because the upper half here is the place you jump to from below, based where you enter in the open world. Or south of the entrance? Either way, the ledges don't make sense. These guys drop a rupees unfortunately, so no bombs for me if they drop anything. Boomerang is nice. I like having at least one of the boomerangs. Do we go? We actually... I could go up into... Wonder whether it's faster to go up into the Dark World or whether it's faster to just go here instead. I know some people like to grab the Dark World portal and put it outside, but I'm not convinced that's faster because you're literally adding 2 extra Light World Dark World transitions just to bring the portal up to where this is. It could be faster, I've never timed it, but I'm not convinced. Either way, we get 2 more chests in Super Bunny here, and I think we immediately go back to Tower of Hera and Spike Cave right after. We do have a mirror, so getting out of Tower of Hera is going to be easy enough. This way we also don't leave anything behind. So now the biggest question is, what do we do right after? And that's the next one question. I mean, I guess, hang on. I think desert would be a good call, because I need to know... Alright, it's either... I need to know what the medallion requirement is for Misery Mire. I need to know what I need the boots for desert. So I think that's gonna double up on being really useful and important information. You know, I could have just mirrored on that side of the thing. That would have been fine. Alright, going back in here. A little bit sketchy, just going back in here for one item while there's some much other stuff available. I think on average it's a better choice to skip it. But again, I feel like my routing is fine. And if this is an item, actually we have even a chance to win this entire thing. I don't think I will, even if this is an item, but you never know. Right. Name. So, alrighty. Plan. Go desert. After Misery Mire check and checking Misery Mire. We could immediately go and clear Ice Palace as well, but I would prefer just doing Thieves Town and surroundings first, because we could potentially get King of Samaria and other stuff along the way, especially King of Samaria. How did I not get hit by that? Nothing useful here. Which I didn't really expect it. As I said, there's so many other places we could go. The question is, I suppose as well, is whether I want to go to the back of Escape sooner or later. I know there's still a small key down there, but I think we did find the map, so there's at least 3 items reasonably quickly accessible over there. Alright, so what we're gonna do here... Use the rod here, and we need to have 4 hearts in order to pick up this rock here. Alright, this is fine. Just another piece of heart. My routing so far didn't really work out, but again, I'm just playing it safe. And I have decided to just go to the back of Escape, because if you save and quit anyways, that's kind of your best opportunity to go here. I forgot to mirror, because that would have saved me like a half a second. If you save and quit to Sanctuary, you can actually just straight up use the mirror. I forgot to switch to bombs. You can use the mirror in order to mirror to the entrance of the Sanctuary. It's kind of curious how that works. Nothing here. Oh, there's the map. And there's a small key, so there's actually something in the Dark Cross. I thought I already got the map, but clearly I was wrong. Not my favorite thing to do, but oh well. Beep, beep. Are you? You are the correct one. Oh yeah, what's the stun drop? Hearts. Hearts is nice. Not necessarily what I'm looking for, but it's nice. Should I? I should get actually some magic. Let me think. Is there a magic pot in here somewhere? Because if we go to Misery Mire next, I think there's one here. I wouldn't have enough magic to open up in case there's like a hookshot or something else to go in there to begin with. Nothing here? Alright, that's fine. Now, giving a bit of time by going to the mountain cave here. Because if you want to get a full heal and go outside, this is slightly faster than any other place. Not like getting full heals. Alright. There's an ice rod right here. As usual, I'm happy to find the ice rod before I need it. Although in this case that we don't really need it. Hopefully. But we will see. Still going to pick it up because it's going to be my best weapon against Moldorm. If we fight Moldorm this time around already. Okay, it's Quake. Oh my goodness, please stop that. Okay, that's really good information to have right here. We need Quake Medallion for opening up Misery Mire, and Ether for the other dungeon. There's boots. Well, you see, now if this was actually Bobba's Medallion to enter, I would have, as a matter of fact, gotten... I would, as a matter of fact, have gotten the required item right there to enter Misery Mire. You either need boots in order to bonk across the gap, or alternatively, you need... Oh, we did need boots. I think we have them already. I need words, to say the least. I'm not good with words right now. This is either small key or... No, not. It's like, there's either a small key or not. Excellent. It is actually not a small key, but this is actually locked by boots. So my route so far, I would say, has not really worked out too well, but it's not the worst either. We do have a fire rod, so we can immediately clear that. We just need a hookshot at this point. Do we need a bow? No, actually, we don't need a bow. Are we in go mode? No, we still need the medallion and the Kino Samaria. But that's it actually. Just need a Kino Samaria, the medallion, we're in go mode. So Ether and Kino Samaria. So I should kind of make a beeline. Oh my goodness, really? Did I do that? Oh, hookshot too. Derp. Don't have enough magic from this, so that's a little bit awkward. Alright, I should make a beeline towards... the other dungeons I can clear at this point, even Ice Palace. So we're going to probably go into Thieves Town first. I was hoping to hit multiples at the same time there. Oh, I tried to use the fire rod, not realizing I didn't have one more left. That's okay. Item? Not an item, so there is an item left in here. Do we go for it? Sure, I guess. I guess we're still needing 3 items at the very least. I don't need a bow in order to climb Ganon's tower, because we can just do mimic clips. I'm pretty comfortable with those. But we do need a hookshot for Misery Mire. No, not Misery Mire, Swamp Palace. And a pendant. A medallion. It's not the same as a pendant, Yaga. So there's gonna be a small key in this chest over here, we already know that. Don't use that yet. We need stuff, okay? Stuff and things. That's the second item, we're out of here. I should have actually switched to the mirror earlier, that was a mild mistake. Not pre-switching to the mirror. Do we go and check Agina while we're here? I suppose literally the most efficient time to ever check Agina off the checkerboard cave. You just hop down and you're right there. Oh. I think I said off the desert is the most efficient time last time, but kind of ignoring the part where we're right here at checkerboard cave, I guess. I have boots. I should use them. I'm not gonna go up in Death Mountain, so I'm not gonna save... Well, I could save and quit for Sanctuary and the Bonk Rocks and Kingstone, but again, I really want to get to the dungeons first. Because it's entirely possible that both Thieves Town and Skullwoods just have the remaining items that we need at this point. And I really want to get there, because it's also Crystal Dungeons I need to clear anyways. So we're gonna go there. The plan. I have a red potion. Red potion, I guess, is sufficient for most things. All things considered. I would prefer a fairy in a bottle. Or alternatively a blue potion, so I didn't have to worry about magic either. But since we have a tempered sword, for the most part we are fine. Oh shoot, I actually meant to go to Thieves Town first. But muscle memory just decided that I go up here now. Ah. Nope. Great. Fine, we just check these chests before we go anywhere else. 2 items in Skullwoods that are not dungeon items, meaning not small key or big key or map or compass. Actually, I haven't found any of them yet. I wanted... Ah, my goodness. Messing up everything. That's fine. Sometimes you're allowed to mess up things. Okay, it actually might save me time overall, because now I don't have to worry about backtracking through Skullwoods necessarily if we find the second item on the boss. Would I want to backtrack through Skullwoods? Not really, it's faster to actually go around. So do I check this item here? No. We hope that the last item is on Mothula. We do grab this key here. Also, I would prefer not having sword beams. Really? That didn't work. I would prefer not having sword beams for the boss, but at the same time, it's probably gonna be fine if you manage your spacing. Because sword beams deal less damage than the sword itself, because sword beams are literally fighter sword level damage, as opposed to, you know, proper damage. Do I need the small key? No, I don't need the small key from the mummy, so we're just gonna ignore it. I wanna get hit by the spike here. Two, three. Oh, that was a double hit. If you dash into the rock there... Oh, that was the second item, nice. If you dash into the rock there, you actually have a chance for double hitting Mothula. Okay, item was not here, but that's okay. Now, the reason why I didn't want to backtrack is quite simple. If we just mirror right here into the light world, we're gonna grab the hammer and approach the mirror portal, the one we used earlier to get to Skullwoods to begin with, from here. This is actually slightly faster than any other route we could take in order to get back to the Village of Outcasts. Especially since I do have the Titansmiths and we can just go straight through here. Now, I'm not sure it would have been faster to float to Kakariko and then run up for the portal. I don't think I've timed it against that, but I've timed it against literally running through Skullwoods itself. Right. Oops, come on. We're gonna check inside this dungeon here before we go anywhere else. There's one item right here, I need to keep count. With all the things we need to get literally everything out of here, if desirable. But we only need 2 items total, but at the same time, chances are pretty slim at this point that they are exactly in here. Alrighty, now I need to start planning my Dark World route, and realistically we're just gonna do the entire Dark World shenanigans things, aren't we? We're going to probably flute with the purple chest, or do we leave it behind and go south afterwards? Double purple chest. I wanted to kind of also go north from here for the pyramid desert, the graveyard ledge, that one. Also, one thing that kind of bothers me is at the beginning I had flippers and I could have checked the island, but I thought maybe I'm just gonna check it on the way to Hobo later. But then I went to Hobo from the Dark World, which kind of circumvented that idea. Yeah. Just in case. Okay, we got the lineup and we got the dash. Very nice. Like the boomerang here because we can just keep walking if I don't get stuck on the little pegs there. Alright. Keep in mind oops. Stun drop is hearts, so if I ever need hearts we can just do that. There is item number 3 out of 4 in here. It's actually 3 heart pieces so far. Can we make it 4? 4 heart pieces. That would be interesting. Not really that interesting, but, you know, you're just going through the motion through these dungeons, might as well try and keep it somewhat interesting for yourself. At this point we have plenty of safeties, plenty of health. I have a red potion. I think we are pretty comfortable for the rest of the game in terms of safeties. Bombs? No bombs. Alright. Heart piece, please. That would be fun. Oh, it's a map, which means we actually have to go... Wait, actually, no, we can't open the big chest because we don't have a smoke key. We would have to go to the big chest because... Well, there could be the item in there. But because we don't have the thing, can't do that. Alright, last item is gonna be on the boss, because the boss never has the small key. Alright, I think we go sea house into bomb house. Gonna be a bit of an awkward route, but I guess it's fine. Or I'll make a quick pass. You just get froggy. You know, I really want to go into Ice Palace right now. It's a dungeon I need to clear at some point. I could just have all the items in it that we need. Oh, muscle memory, please. Bombs, please? That's a 50-50 chance for a bomb to be under that bush. I'll need bombs, actually. Bomb, please? Okay. Do we go cat? I don't have enough money still for catfish. I wanted to maybe go north route for Graveyard Ledge and then catfish, but... Eesh. I'm still gonna go north route. So the reason why I do this is I want to go into Ice Palace sooner rather than later, but it's also less efficient to just go right now. So what I'm gonna do is, instead of doing anything else... Oops. We're just going to do this north route here, because Graveyard Ledge is often kind of tricky to implement in any reasonable capacity. And then we hop down into King's Tomb. From there we float over to Ice Palace. Do I want to go Ice Palace immediately, or do I want to get a blue potion? Could get a blue potion. So there's bombs on the left side. Nothing here. Actually forgot about this. I should have picked up the pots on the right side, left side. Don't plan on going on in this dungeon. Come on. Okay, just do it the easy way. You can actually do it if you press up and dash at the exact same frame, but it's kind of tricky to do it quickly. Alright. Do we go and check the island before or after Ice Rock Cave? I'm gonna probably forget after. I'm just gonna check the island. No, don't press that button, please. I'm so glad I'm gonna get it out of controller. 10 arrows. You have no idea, it bugged me so much for quite a while now that I didn't check the island until now. Alright. We do have both bombers and fire rod, so this is gonna be simple for checking literally everything we need. Very nice. Not what I needed. Thank you, Moogle. The blue boomerang actually would have hit the thing right there, curiously enough. I do have enough bombs to... Wait, we have also tempered sword, making that easier. There's like 3 different strategies. Hookshot, bombs, and tempered sword. We have tempered sword. This is easy enough to do. I don't need any arrows. Smoky. Okay, so right side is not hookshot locked. That's good to know. If you find a small key here, right side is not hookshot locked. Because you can get all the small keys back. Actually, that's if the big key is on the right side, isn't it? There's some logic to the Ice Palace shenanigans, but at the same time, until I find the medallion, the hookshot is gonna be secondary, as well as the King of Burna. We'll see. I'll just assume this is full clearable by logic, because every time I tried to identify it so far, I've been kind of wrong about it. Need that. Oh, that's not it. There we go. The pixels were wrong. There we go, there we go. Bit slow to set up, but we get there eventually. I don't need that magic because we have bombers, so we're fine on that end. Switch back to boomerang. Well, actually, the pen gate is only drop arrows, really, so not too worry about it. Now, we pick up this thing from the other side. I forgot to switch to the hammer. That's okay. Quick enough anyways. Uh-oh. I'm so used to not having to worry about opening this door that I forgot about it entirely right now. Whoopsie. I haven't gotten any items out of this dungeon yet, curiously enough. Mario, please. Oh, it's quick. Oh no, it's quick! Wait, it doesn't matter, we can't go into Turtle Rock anyways. It does not even matter. This entire dungeon was accessible before the fire rod, because we had Bombus Medallion. I don't want to lose any more health than this, actually. Oh, there's still no items. We didn't... Uh-oh, that's gonna hit me again. We haven't found the big key yet. Wait, there we go. Really don't want to take that much damage, honestly. We don't have an easy way to refill. I'll probably want to use the red potion before even hitting the boss, because I need to bomb jump back across. I think I picked up so many bombs. Because this had to be the big key at this point, it couldn't be anywhere else. And I need to bomb jump across in order to open up the thing magic. So we don't have a hook shot to... do this. Yeah, I definitely needed these bombs, holy cow. So the big chest was available without the hook shot either way. Hook shot, there was nothing on the right side. Thank you for the bombs back. And yeah, we're gonna use the red potion here. Because it's gonna be really sketchy. If I get hit by one thing in the boss fight, I'm dead. So I'm just gonna use the red potion prematurely. Don't have to worry about it. I will buy... well, I would like to buy a blue potion at some point, but... money is kind of a concern still. Hopefully we knock this thing out without any trouble. It should be fine. I'm gonna do the standard top right strategy here. Because we have tempered sword and this is perfectly fine. Not great, but it works. There's a hookshot. Proof that this was in fact not hookshot locked. And we immediately go... Ah, yes. Yeah. No, the other one. Swamp. The question is, do we go left side swamp? And the answer for me, as usual, is yes, of course! Okay, you might be curious as to why would you go left side swamp right now? You need one more item to be in go mode, you literally just need a Kinosamari. So, the reason is, assuming we don't find the Kinosamari in the first two chests, instead of weighing the two chests on the left versus the 4 item locations in the back, you kind of need to weigh the 4 item locations in the back against the whole rest of the game plus those 2 chests, where the remaining item for go mode could be. So consequently, there is actually still a lot of locations. Wait, I still need quick. Wait. Oh, I thought I needed... Wait, the heck? Oh. I thought I needed ether for Mr. Maya. I hope my tracker is right. We're gonna go Mr. Maya right after this. Even without the Samari, I think. Maybe? Ah, there's still the Dark Overworld that I could just wrap up from this direction here. Actually, no. There's even something better afterwards. I almost pressed the X button again. How sensitive it is. Hang on. By the way, clearing this dungeon opens up the Pyramid Fairy, which is gonna be the highest priority. Oof, there's the big key. Reason why oof. Because now the left side swamp is even less appealing. Because one of the big arguments is that if the big key is on the left side, it would even take longer to backtrack afterwards. Then of course open up the big chest before you go to the side. I really want to go Mystery Maya right after this. Even without the Kinosamari, because double dipping Mystery Maya is reasonably quick, and often the big key is in an awkward location anyway, so you don't even save much time by going there later. And if I find the Kinosamari right here, then we don't even have to worry about this. Simultaneously, it wouldn't be the best of seats in terms of how my routing worked out, but I would still be reasonably happy, I think. Nope. There's the compass, which actually is a reinforcement that we go left side swamp. Unless the Kinosamari is right here. Silvers, I don't even have a bow, dude. That's awkward. The bow can be anywhere, because you can even go into Ganna's Tower without it. As I said, I'm just playing it safe. Oh shoot. Hopefully this works out. So I don't have that many bombs remaining. Okay. Oh, this is super sketchy. I only have 2 bombs now. I needed to pick up the bombs in the entrance lobby a bit. That guy's so weird, he just decides to dance on the water and not even bother me. Still need to do one more diver down. Okay, we got 1 item out of this dungeon so far, I think. Let's see. Ooh, map. There's only 1 item left side swamp. So most people, actually almost nobody's probably gonna come over here. And they would be completely right, because it's just a bloopy. That's alright. That is fine. On the bright side, we never have to worry about going into Total Rock. So I never needed to check what the medallion was anyways. Some people might have to worry because they may need the bow. I don't. It's fine. 2 bombs. I'm gonna try it. I usually can do it. It's usually fine. But do the oops drop. I don't even know. Nothing. Okay. Alright, we got it. Ugh. Sketch. More items here. We have found both map and compass, so we always open up all the chests here. We did find silver, so finding the bow would still be beneficial, but I would actually prefer if the bow was in Ganon's tower, to be honest. No, I want that bomb. Did I go Misery Mire right after? I mean, again, double dip Misery Mire, not too big of a deal. Let's just do it. My gut feeling tells me go Misery Mire right after this. Right. Not bad. That is very bad. Oh my goodness. I think that's 2 pokes. Yeah, alright, that's very goofy. Eesh. Okay. Wait, I'm a dingus. I just realized again that this is the 5-6 crystal, so we of course go Pyramid Fairy. Do we go Catfish after? We still don't have the money for Zora. I guess we're just gonna orphan Zora, huh? Or we're gonna orphan Catfish and Zora and just only check these 2. You know, that kinda sounds fine to me. Not the biggest fan of it. Do we buy bombs too? Oh, actually, speaking of bombs, there's gonna be even more money spent. No, you could pay 100 rupees for filling up my bomb count here, but I hope I don't need them. I think we don't need them. I wanna get hit, so we can dash. Dash. Oh, wrong too few. Missed. These guys drop bombs, I suppose. I could do the bomb duplication, but I have not practiced this in a while, so I'd rather not. Okay. This is fine. Just a piece of heart over there. Good thing I didn't go out of my way just for that. I didn't buy a blue potion yet. I don't really need a blue potion? We don't really need a blue potion. I want the blue potion now. Kind of really want a blue potion. But again, money. I haven't found a single 300 so far. By the way, it's kind of weird just looking over to the right side, and instead where chat is, it's just kind of like a small map piece of Palace of Darkness with the dark room, just in case I need to navigate it in the dark. I always like having a frame of reference. Don't have sword beams for this room, so that's gonna be a bit awkward. Actually, I have nothing for this room. Guess we can fire a rod. Still not great. So what do we do after this? I think Dark Overworld is just kind of the most reasonable choice. Dark Overworld, Froggy, digging minigame, the other way around, because, I don't know. The key right here. That's kind of what you don't want to see if you plan on double dipping this dungeon anyways. By the way, Dark Overworld, we begin with Digging Game, Froggy, Hammer Picks, Blue Chests. Run the blue chest down on the way there. We're gonna deliver stuff. Actually, are we gonna do that? We could just do it slightly backwards, which I think is more efficient. And then flute with the blue chest downwards. Because we don't need to keep the portal since we don't have a book. Unless we find a book along the way. That was an item, wasn't it? Yeah, that was an item. Ah, probably a good item. Come on, second item right here, please. Ah. Nope. So 50-50 now that this chest down here contains the second item or the compass. Because it doesn't contain the big key. And they can't contain any small keys. None in this scenario anyways. Ay. My route's not working out. Switch over to mirror just in case this is the item, otherwise we run back to the lobby. Clip through the railing if the next chest is not it. I guess big chest could be a good scenario as well. Item? Not the item. I actually want the hammer here specifically. Because this allows me to dash through the pot that has the switch under it. Making that slightly more efficient, and on the way while dashing, I want to switch over to the hookshot. The hookshot to the right because it's faster than dashing or walking. Like that. Small key. Nice, got that one pretty quick. Do I care? No. What I mean with this is, I'm gonna just use up the small key here. It is in the big chest or on the boss. Could always be on the boss, which would be a shame, but we have the mirror here anyways, unless this is specifically a vanilla King of Samaria. It would be great for me, but I don't expect it. Nope, not today, but it's the second item too. And we have bomb refill. Alright. Ooh, we could also go up that mountain. Or spike, hookshot cave. There's a bunch of, well, considering there's so many participants, there's a bunch of players that can hover in this as well. So if they got the boots before going up Death Mountain, would they? Yeah, actually decently likely. They could have just gotten the stuff out of the dungeon as well. Alright, so what we're gonna do here is we're actually gonna wrap this up from the bottom. Would it have... You know, I think in hindsight it would have been more efficient if I were to go and do this entire Dark World tour from Link's house. Because I'm gonna go Stumpy after Digging Game here. And the K45. And then we go and grab Froggy, Hammer Picks, and then deliver the purple chest via flute instead of walking. Still need monies. The heck. I know I say that and didn't pick up the 20s, but that's inefficient. I did not necessarily want to pick that up. That's okay though. Do we do K45 first? I think Stumpy first makes more sense, because we just stay in the Dark World, and I think that's slightly more efficient in terms of how quickly we check both items. Even if both items are nothing, it's not gonna make a difference. It's not here. The reason why you need to do Digging Game before Purple Chest is because while you have the Purple Chest as a follower, you literally can't do the Digging Game. Don't know why, that's just how it is. Okay, we got Froggy. Actually, keep the hook shot, because what we can do during this screen transition here, we can hook shot. And then while picking up the rock and hook shotting, we can switch to the hammer. We have plenty of time for it, for quick swapping, making it decently efficient. Get the mirror out just in case. Not here. We need like 1 or 2 more heart pieces for a full heart refill. Alright. Deliver Froggy. And then we go up that mountain probably. I suppose. Or Sahaswala first. Oh, no, we don't have to. It's right here. Alright, this is actually going to cost me a lot of places, so to speak, in terms of time. And the reason is quite simple, because this is something a lot of people will have done before even hopping into Ice Palace. So it's gonna cost me time, basically both full clearing Ice Palace as well as, well, not having the Icebreaker available. On top of that, it's going to cost me time based on double dipping Misery Mire. But because I don't need a bow, compared to probably a lot of people, I'm still going to be reasonably fine in terms of placement, I think. That's my prediction. At this point, I will probably just not talk a whole lot anymore and just try to play to the best of my ability. Effectively, now this is focus mode, because everything is just execution from here on out. Pretty sure to the left is faster, so here. We already had the big key, so we don't have to worry about anything else. I did set up spooky action. Do not hit the spooky action in the first room. I don't have a cape in order to go through the spike more easily, but this is fine. We do have Cane and Burn, I guess, if I need to. We want the magic. Now we're fine. So, I do a little dash here before placing down the Kino Samaria block in order to preserve the spooky action glitch coordinate. I think I did this right, so as long as I set it up properly, what I can do now is I will be able to, don't use the fire rod here, I will be able to, in the next room, shoot a fire rod shot into an anti-fairy. And this hits the switch right there. Very nice. And again, I can't see who that was, however much that was, but thank you very much, and I really appreciate it. I will hopefully remember after the race to check, but I literally don't have the thing open right now. Oof. Good thing I had bought a blue potion in case I need it. It feels like I won't need it here. I'm gonna use the blue potion. I don't care. Safety over everything. That's my motto. This is why I'm happy to have backups. Unfortunately, I don't have a blue potion anymore for Ganon's Tower, but I really genuinely don't think I need it. So we just go. It'll be fine. But I like having blue potions anyways. Especially since it's gonna be a bit weird with doing the mimic clip instead of anything else. You know, it costs you so little time, all things considered, to just briefly go over... Oh shoot, don't have money. Normally it costs you so little time, just briefly go over here and grab the thing. But I don't have any money. I didn't have money for magic either, so... Well, let's see how that's gonna turn out for me. I don't need to check anything at this point. Like... If I find the bow in Ganon's Tower, that would be great. In fact, it would be technically... No, it would even be nice if bow was in... Hookshot Cave. Well, maybe not. I'm mainly thinking because that might lead some people to check out Eastern Palace. And... I don't think that's all that necessary for me. No, I think bow inside Ganon's Tower would be optimal to me. Preferably at the top, really. Wait, actually, no, it can't not. Never mind, it can never be at the top. I wanna have them find bow here. I don't know. Maybe cape inside Ganon's Tower and the bow on the ledge or something. I'm being mean to other players, but just kind of trying to envision scenarios where it would be beneficial to me for stuff like that. I wouldn't mind finding a cape though, that would be neat. Also, hi chat, I hope you're all doing well and sorry about the emote only mode. Even though this is 10-minute delay and stuff. Basically, an innocent, like genuinely innocent comment last tournament already got me a little bit into hot water when I didn't have it emote only. So... yeah, I decided to just keep it emote only immediately from this point. Even if I don't like it. But I hope you're having a good time, everybody. Just preserving health here as well. I wanted to dash with that. At this point I might as well just kill that guy. Ah, I'm playing this so slowly. Come on, Bicky. I need a small kid too. There's the money. And there's 20 rupees. This actually was another sword. Right. Let's go. I think this is genuinely the first time I'm actually going to use Mimic Clip in an actual race setting where it's relevant. So let's see whether I can just do it properly. Not. Wait. That's too far. Cannot. Ooh, don't do that. There we go. No. Oh, don't do that, please. Controller. Nice, both of them go out immediately. Sweet. That was decently efficient. Not optimal, but efficient. I was really spooked about just pressing save and quit there for a second. It's like, oh my goodness, don't do that right now. But yeah, we're not gonna open up any chest upstairs because we know we're not gonna find the bow. I'm curious where the bow was. I wonder actually what Ganon is gonna say, because we did find the silvers, we just didn't find the bow. I actually don't know. Does he have anything to say about that? A few more hearts here. Thank you very much for all the hearts. Oh my goodness. Goofing this up all the way, but it's fine. We can do the thing. Oh my goodness. What? I'm not on the thing. Thank you. Damage boost. Do we do... No, we just go and hope for the best. Ah, what a meanie. Okay, I wanted to make really sure I actually hit that guy. don't have powder, so I kind of want the hearts. I don't have a bottle this time around. You guys drop what? I don't remember. Bombs. Yeah, we don't need that. That's the guard drops. So I could have known. If I want hearts, I need to stun them first. We should be fine in here. That's not good. Should be fine. Barely. Sheesh. I really did not want that to have happened. I need the small key from the little guy. You know what? Maybe opening up the chest could give me a heart piece. And refill my health. Gonna try it once. Maybe twice. I didn't... Oh, this is so bad. I didn't select the hookshot when I meant to. Well, we have Kinnaburna, in case we need it for Ganon, and we have one less heart here. Let's double through. And I'm going to open this chest too, hoping for a heart piece. No! It's all the money to buy potions. But hey, look at the bright side. At least my decision to try and buy a potion was the correct one. If you ignore the fact that I didn't have the money. Do I want to go and grab the ferry at the bottom of the area? Before we go to Ganon? Maybe that's a bit too much safety. We have a Kinnaburna, it's fine. Just need to not hug Ganon. Alright, that works. Alright. My guess is that somebody is going to have finished at 1 hour and 4 minutes. So they will be way, way ahead of me. But I think this is still a pretty solid time if I manage to do this in time. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Ah, didn't get it. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 6. 6 spins is sufficient. This works. Ooh. Right, I'm just gonna do this. Thank you for teleporting. Alright, as long as I'm not a goofball, this should be fine. See, I'm a dingus. 1. I keep telling you, I'm a dingus. Not gonna be enough here. 3, 4, 5. It's not gonna be enough, is it? 6, 7. Maybe wait. Ooh, got that. I think that's 9, 10, 11. Over this. There we go. Alright, nice. Not bad. Alrighty. Ooh, yeah, that's a lot of finishers already. And I just got sniped by another one. And there we go. Done. Not terrible. Not great. But yeah, I think that kind of some area placement. You want the Nestate Pottery Lotte. Right? Either way, we finished in 20th place out of 120 races, which isn't terrible. Holy... Okay, my guess with an hour and 4 minutes was a little bit off, by the way. The first finisher with Ravis was 58 minutes and 55 seconds. That is insane. Alrighty. Then we have a bunch of other people in front of me. Second is Namefaker with a time of 1 hour, 5 minutes and 7 seconds. Eridor has 1 hour, 7 minutes, 27 seconds. Mal Santalos has a time of 1 hour, 8 minutes and 17 seconds. T-Stew has 1 hour, 10 minutes, 31 seconds. Tam has 1 hour, 10 minutes, 47 seconds. Ninjambro has 1 hour, 12 minutes, 18 seconds. Zelgade-san has 1 hour, 12 minutes, 35 seconds. Jon Snow has 1 hour, 13 minutes and 37 seconds. And Homemade Beer has 1 hour, 13 minutes and 58 seconds. And then there's an entire 9 more people between me and that time. Yeah, not terrible, but we can do better. It's just one of these unfortunate seats where a lot of things I did didn't work out, but me never going over to Eastern Palace and Palace of Darkness probably saved me a good chunk of time. But we did check basically literally everything else, so... well, it's not entirely accurate. I will guess that not doing Misery Mire would have saved us in not double dipping Misery Mire would have saved me about 4 minutes. Which would have landed me still not that much further ahead, really. That would have been like 114. It would have landed me on about 12th-ish place, which honestly it wouldn't have made that big of a difference. That's alright. Alrighty, this is 10 minutes delay, everybody, so I'm going to just shut up and I hope you have a good time. Take care and have a good night. I'm not sure I will stream after this. I'm still trying to get my sleep schedule in order, but yeah, been difficult. I hope you are all doing well though. Thank you for being around. Oh, and before, hang on. I just remembered, let me open the thing. No, not Opera, thank you very much, please close that again. I'm gonna use that when it doesn't give me that silly starting page every time. I don't like the starting page. Oh wait, it doesn't do the starting page anymore. Oh. Alrighty, where was I? Let's see, who did I miss? Here we go. The Gay Authority subscribed for 13 months. Thank you so much for quite a long time of support. Welcome back, and I'm glad you enjoy your stay. Also, Raycodactylus, thank you so much for a really long time of 50 months of support. That's pretty crazy. Welcome back, and I'm glad you enjoy your stay. And Keisura, thank you. Thank you so much for 48 months of support, and a lot more. And well, welcome back, and I'm glad you still enjoy your stay. Alrighty, everybody. Good night.